Okay, we are recording on the iPhone backup. If, again, QuickTime doesn't save, we get a corrupted document, we're going to have to use the iPhone. This is Fido Live number 111, and we're just going to set up the card here with the website to block the glow of the lamp on the board. In case you wonder why I put that there. Multiple purposes. And we have the Chief Colorist with us.
Hello!
Now what we're going to do is like a celebratory intro with music, and then I'll notice, oh wait a minute, some of these comic strips are colored. And then explain why they're colored, because, well, we have the Chief Colorist back. I'm going to need those back from you so I can do the...
Okay.
Give me those back.
Right now?
Right now. You got Wednesday and Thursday, I assume?
I have Wednesday and Thursday, yes I do.
Give me them back.
Here you go, hold that.
Those in line. Now this video, if the QuickTime does work, will just go out to members only on YouTube, if it's ever seen at all.
Hi members.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to start the recording. We'll have to see how can I get the music going at about the same time as the QuickTime recording starts. See if we can do this. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Fido Live number 110. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Some of these comic strips are colored. What does that mean?
How did that happen? Does that mean I'm back?
She's back. She's back.
4 months. 4 months, 2 hospitals, 3 rehabs, 3 surgeries,
And we'll
and
tune
other
on the
stuff
music
later.
here.
Huh?
That is license-free music to YouTube, in case you check that out. Hey, yes, 4 months, 3 days, and 16 hours, was it?
No, but something like that.
Chief Colorist has returned to us. As you
4.5 months, 2 hospitals, 3 rehabs, and 3 surgeries later. And I'm here.
Do you work yet?
Obviously.
No.
Oh, do I work? Oh, no. No, because I'm actually...
You're still broken.
Yes. Yes. I went in to get my right hip fixed, and it hasn't been fixed, really. It's kind of been fixed, I guess. It has a spacer in it, so the bad stuff is out, but...
Okay. Well, we haven't said this in a long time, but let's see what the Chief Colorist hath wrought. This is Monday. Let's see, on our calendar we have completely finished the month of August, so actually I can throw this away. And we're going to start September. Magnet someplace safe. Alright, we have our new character here, Closet Cat, which I'll show you more of later. And Felicia. Hey, looking good. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Then why did you say it? I'm sorry, I don't know. You look horrible. And in the last panel, Closet Cat's on the floor, having been totally beaten up. And, you look horrible. Thanks, Phil. I work hard on it. So there's Monday. Here is the Tuesday.
No criticism?
Yeah. Here is the Tuesday. Yeah, I got criticisms on the Tuesday, so we'll hit that later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we have Fido, Felicia, there's Dino in the background, Bo comes up later. And Felicia says, have you ever noticed that humans don't like not having the answers to everything? They make up an answer for something they don't know. It's called gravity. Now stop pushing things off the table. Research is still in progress. Isn't Bo a little pale in this? I mean, this is August. He should have a little bit of sun. You know,
Well, maybe he's been inside for 4.5 months. Hasn't seen any sun for 4.5 months. Cut him a little slack.
That's going to be it. All right, here's the Wednesday. She's not finished with it yet. You know, all the characters in the background have been done. We have Closet Cat and Fido. Closet Cat asks, why do humans wear clothes? Well, there are a lot of reasons. keep warm, and pockets are useful as he's stealing the walls here. But the biggest reason is they're incredibly ugly. You really don't want to see what's beneath that sweater. Dino over here, of course, does. But again, we've got another pale-skinned woman here. Wow, she is.
All right, I'll bump them up.
She's a little bit pinker than Bo, I guess. Oh
Well, she should be a different color.
All right.
Bump up the color.
Here's the Wednesday. I can give this back to you. Okay, here's Thursday, which she hasn't finished yet either. We have Felicia sitting up there on top of the TV, Fido, Bo, and Dino. He tries to pull Felicia off the TV screen. Bo drops his beer. Dino knocks over his beer and drops his controller. And Bo knocks the fan over, knocks the light over.
Complete chaos.
Felicia flies into Bo, and by this point the lamp is already broken. Bo's beer bottle has hit Dino in the face, and Fido's gotten pinned underneath the TV. On the last panel, chaos is ended. Felicia's butt is in Bo's face. Fido is pinned under the TV, and Dino's leg is pushing down on him. So that's why Fido's biting Dino to release himself. Meanwhile, Dino has been completely knocked out by the beer bottle. And we have Closet Cat over here eating an apple, just observing everything. And it should be a quote that will be attributed to me in Bartlett's books of familiar quotations. So in the future, just get ready. This is going to be my quote attributed to me. There are two types of people in this world: pet owners and happy people. That will be in the Bartlett book of familiar quotations of the 21st century. Okay, that was Thursday. Here's Friday. Where are they Friday? Well, in the bar eventually. We still have to finish the backgrounds here. But we have the Closet Cat and Fido, and Fido says, "Closet Cat, it's Friday. Come on, we're all going to the bar." "You're inviting me?" "Sure. I've never been to a bar with friends before." And they're actually in the bar. And Fido leads him right to the closet in the bar, with the mop and broom in there, and Closet Cat says, "Don't forget to bring me home." Here's the closet. "Don't forget to bring me home." Damn, he's on to us. Planning on leaving him in the closet at the bar. Alright, there's the Friday. Here is Saturday, which we'll do the finish penciling on. I just quickly drew this last night. We have Fido running with a garden hose, squirting down the cats as the cats are trying to run and scatter and escape. Finally comes his Closet Cat right there. He comes up on Closet Cat who doesn't run, and he sprays him down. Then he pulls the hose away and notices that Closet Cat's normal yellow color is starting to drain away. "You're white? Oh, imagine my surprise." That's the reason why I designed him to be yellow. I figured we'll do the joke that he's actually white, but he's like so filthy that his white fur is turned yellow. Here's Closet Cat. Very emaciated, his ribs show, his backbone. You can even see the squareness of his hip bones. He's just a neglected cat.
No.
He's got one whisker on one side, two whiskers on the other, to Felicia's 3 and 5. So you'd be able to tell them apart a little bit better because he's yellow and Felicia's purple for some reason.
I told you, it was meant to be like a grayish with a purple hue, and I kind of went overboard.
Yeah. So we're using Conino Naples Yellow 32 for the body, basically. A little bit of blush pink in the eyes, cadmium orange for the jowls and some of the tail, and any, like the ankle joints and the other dark cadmium yellow. So there's the character design sheet, color design sheet. This is the first one of these I've actually done. She's the colorist has picked out all the colors in the future.
In the past,
In past, yeah. So now I'm doing this. All right, we're going to do the finished penciling on this, and got myself a Blackwing pencil here. We'll put a point on it, because otherwise it's pointless. And need to put on a glove, because of course cartoonists are the dirtiest, filthiest creatures on the face of this planet. And I don't want to add any of my filth to this clean-ish.
Okay.
And I've already told you about these pencil marks. If you rub your finger on it, you tend to make smudges. We don't need that, so I put down a piece of paper to keep me from smudging the existing pencil marks. Now, of course, I could just put down oops, I just saw the QuickTime pause. I'll bet you $1 million that QuickTime is going to, do we continue with the show or do we stop? And,
What do you think? I don't know. You were right last time.
Yeah, I just saw it stop. Okay, what we can, I'm going to stop and save this, and if it does save, we'll just continue from this point and add it to the end of the video. But I'm positive QuickTime just screwed up on us. So we'll keep the Apple running. It's going to be funny. I'm going to pause the QuickTime. QuickTime is paused. And we're going to try to save it as 111. Let's see what happens. It's saving. So, I don't want to touch this. I like to have the page more or less where it is. So if we do start up the QuickTime again,
It'll be reasonably seamless.
right, reasonably seamless.
Oh my gosh,
What?
I'm sniffling. It must be over here. It must be this area.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not sniffling. I think I've played back probably about 100 of these recordings, and like 90 of them I'm sniffling.
Yeah.
Very few of them that I'm not sniffling on.
I know, we've been doing it. I don't know why.
All right, it says 3 minutes on the saving.
3 minutes? Oh my goodness. So, did anybody miss me? No.
You're on the iPhone, and the sound on the iPhone is not as good as we would have on our speaker here. So I'm not quite sure if the iPhone picks you up at all.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure no one misses you.
In fact, I'm certain that there are people who will probably not happy that I'm back.
No, everyone loves the color.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it still says less than a minute. Here we go. Is it gonna? Nope, cannot open.
You were right.
Yep, but I knew when I saw the flicker that it was a corrupted file. What do I do here? Do I just restart the program and try it again?
I think entirely up to you, my love. We weren't super deep in yet. Well, you'd already got to the whole detail.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to click this, delete, and quick time. And we'll open it up again. See if we can. I have no idea why QuickTime's doing this thing. I want to eventually get a camcorder. We'll record this on a SIM card. And hopefully I'll be able to do the zoom ins and the close-ups. Alright, let's reopen QuickTime. Reinitialize it. And I guess we're going to start again. So let's reset everything. Yeah, I need all that stuff. I gotta find the music again too.
Actually, you didn't give me Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, I know it's Thursday and Friday. I'm done. I can't remember what it was called. That's it. Yours today from Lex Strange. Okay, pause that. And right, let's try this again. Going to record in 3, 2. It's Fido Live number 111. Welcome to the comic strip. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it looks like we got some colored pieces here.
Oh my!
Does that mean the Chief Colorist is back?
I'm back! It only took 4.5 months. And being in and out of 2 hospitals, 3 rehabs,
All right.
3 surgeries. But I'm back.
And that royalty-free music from, thank you, YouTube, for providing it. All right, let's see what the Chief Colorist have wrought. We haven't said that in a while. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's Saturday. One's probably not using it. That's Friday and Thursday. If I be organized here. We started recording a little bit earlier, and only the people there on the iPhone will ever see that. QuickTime screwed up. I could tell because it got a little flicker on the screen. I'll keep a occasional eye over on the screen, see if we get any more flickers, to know that QuickTime has quit on us again. We're not going to call it QuickTime anymore. Now it's called QuickTime.
Yeah.
All right, here we have the Monday. New character here, Closet Cat, and there's Felicia. I'll show you the design for Closet Cat later on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Closet Cat says, "Hey, good looking," or "Hey, looking good." What is that supposed to mean? None. Then why did you say it? I'm sorry, I don't know. You look horrible. And the final panel, Closet Cat's got the shit beat out of him. Fido says, "You look horrible." Hey, thanks, pal. I worked hard on it. So there is the Monday. Here is Tuesday. We have Fido, Felicia. There's Dino in the background. Bo appears eventually. Felicia says, "Have you ever noticed that humans don't like not having the answers to everything? They make up an answer for something they don't know. It's called gravity." It's pointing to all this shit she pushed off the table. "Now stop pushing things off the table. Research is still in progress." It's Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Chief Colorist hasn't finished the background characters yet, but she could have just graded them out. She didn't need to color each one. But oh well, she likes the challenge. I'm thinking these girders probably be green or red. I don't know in the background. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like
The girders, yeah, bridge,
Yeah.
whatever. They're in the crowd. We have Closet Cat and Fido. Why do humans wear clothes? Well, there are a lot of reasons. One, to keep warm. And of course, pockets are useful. It's about pickpocketing a wallet out of this guy's pocket. But the biggest reason is they're incredibly ugly. You really don't want to see what's beneath that sweater. Of course, Dino does.
Of course, you know that.
Here is the Wednesday. All right, we have Felicia, Fido, Bogash, and Dino. They're sitting there drinking beer. Dino's playing a video game. Felicia's sitting on top of the TV. Fido doesn't like, so he tries to pull her down by her tail, causing Bo to drop his beer, knock over the lamp. Dino drops his controller, knocks over his beer, and Felicia flies into Bo, which breaks the lamp. Bo's beer bottle smashes Dino in the face, and Fido's pinned underneath the TV. In the final panel, the aftermath, Felicia's butt is in Bo's face, the lamp is busted, Dino is knocked out, and his leg has got Fido pinned underneath the TV, so Fido's biting Dino to try to get his leg to move so he can get out from under the TV. And his Closet Cat sitting there eating
Complete chaos.
Closet Cat sitting there eating an apple to observe all this. There are 2 types of people in this world: pet owners and happy people. Now, Bartlett's Book of Quotations for the 21st Century should have that quote in there attributed to me. So keep that in mind, editors at Bartlett's. All right, this is Thursday. Here is Friday. Friday in the bar. We have Closet Cat and Fido. Closet Cat, it's Friday. Come on, we're all going to the bar. You're inviting me? Sure. I've never been to a bar with friends before.
Aww.
Well, here's the closet. They're putting him in the closet in the bar. Okay, don't forget to bring me home. Damn, he's on to us. got to work on the background of that one today. Here is the Saturday, which I just drew last night. It's a rough pencil, so you guys can't see it at all, but hopefully you'll see it as we do the finished penciling. Fido's running through the hallway with a hose, chasing all the cats. And he comes up to Closet Cat, who's right here, who doesn't move, and starts spraying them down. And then, shocked, stops spraying them. Notices that the color yellow, which we designed here for Closet Cat, has started to drain down. He needs white underneath. You're white? Imagine my surprise. He's a joke with Closet Cat. He's actually a white cat, but he's so dirty that his fur has turned yellow. All right, so there's a Saturday. We'll work on that today. And here's one that I just haven't finished, and I'm probably not going to use because I'm not sure if it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll run this by the Chief Colorist. You haven't seen this one yet.
Okay.
Okay, we have the animals. You know, there's Felicia, Fido, and Closet Cat. And Felicia says, "This is my favorite pizza." Fido says, "You haven't lived if you haven't had this." So Closet Cat asks, "Can I have a slice?" As they're shoving it down their throats. "No!" Felicia has a couple of them in her arms. Fido says, "Sorry, none left." His arms are full of slices of pizza.
Oh, no.
He's like ready to exit stage right. So the empty pizza box is sitting there, and Closet Cat's feeling kind of proud. I guess I'll live forever.
Aww.
Forever.
Forever.
You haven't lived if you haven't had this, so you hasn't lived. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but we'll put that one aside. And the one we're working on now will be the one Fido with the hose. I'll just do the finished penciling and see where that takes us from there. Maybe we'll do the borders and get the lettering in. Some background, who knows. Alright, as you know, cartoonists are the dirtiest, filthiest creatures on the face of this planet, so I have to wear this, a glove, to keep from getting my filth
May I have the strip I'm still working on, my love?
Oh, yeah, sure.
When you think so, okay?
That one, oh, it's easy, just any color one. And those are done, so here's one of these two. Get to work. Okay, now, also the pencil marks tend to smudge, as I pointed up here. If you rub a finger on it, you're going to get a smudge. So I've got to put down a piece of paper for my hand to rest on. And of course, yeah, I could use a blank piece of paper, but where's the fun in that?
There isn't any fun in that.
All right, well, our local Budweiser plant is going to be closed.
Oh, no.
Dylan Mulvaney strikes again. Dylan Mulvaney of Bud Light aficionado. So, AmBev continues to fail, is my headline here. Since AmBev has taken over Anheuser-Busch, I think the Anheuser-Busch has gone down 30% of the market, even more.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember when they first bought the company, they were saying, "Why do we have to Beechwood age the beer?" And of course, Beechwood aging is just some sort of bullshit Budweiser does. They get some wood chips that they toss inside the container, and they pour the beer in there, and it sits there for a couple of days. It's like, yeah, as if it's doing anything to the taste of the beer. After the first beer, you don't taste shit anyway. But AmBev didn't know why they had to go through that extra expense, because they'd already gotten rid of all the Clydesdales. They cut down on the tour. Used to be there's a plant in New Hampshire that we visited once or twice. That we got to see the horses. They had a whole team of Clydesdales.
And one of them really liked me.
Yeah, that one really liked you, man. He was a very male, very strong, a man.
Quite obviously a male.
Man, yeah.
If you get what we're saying, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So, they fired 193 workers. They're going to close the plant. And what got me on this story, Martinetti's, a local liquor store, is going to take over production of the product.
That's amazing.
Now, I know Martinetti's, they make their own, brand scotch.
That's
And back in the days when I was drinking a lot of scotch, you get some really cheap scotch from them, their own label. So, they're going to be making Budweiser.
I mean, for those of you not in Massachusetts, you can't appreciate how legendary that is.
It's like a supermarket liquor store, but which I think we had them first. Now they're all over the country.
Oh, they are?
Well, not Martinetti's, but supermarket like liquor stores.
Oh.
Beer and wine and more and total.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of but they would do a much better job. Martinetti's just had a big store, but they just had the crap in there. They maybe a few microbrews, but you know, these new liquor stores have everything from all around the world. Japanese stuff and Chinese stuff. All right, good job, Dylan. Good job, Ambev. Speaking of good jobs we have here, Francis Ford Coppola's new movie, Megalopolis, they did a preview for it, and in the first half of it, they talk about all of Mr. Coppola's other films that have gotten bad reviews. So are you guys telling us that this film is going to get bad reviews?
But it's still going to be, yes, they're telling us that the film is going to get bad reviews, but like Godfather, it's going to be legendary afterwards.
Well, according to them, what was said about Godfather is it was diminished by its artsiness. That's Pauline Kael from the New Yorker, and it's a sloppy, self-indulgent movie from Andrew Cyrus of the Village Voice.
Martin, welcome to Francis Ford Coppola movie.
It doesn't know what it wants to be. It was awkward and I can't read what I wrote there. From Stanley Keel from whatever. Okay, and also set of Apocalypse Now. It's a spectacular failure. That'd be John Simon National Review. Hollow at the core. Vincent Canby of the New York Times, and an epic piece of trash from Rex Reed of the Daily News. Now, what was said of Dracula, which I didn't think was a good film, but I guess before
I think what's happened is, as the years have gone on, more people have seen it and liked it. So now it's kind of got
a
cultish one.
A trial of style over substance. Roger Ebert, finally someone I recognize. I recognize Rex Reed.
I was just going to say.
But Roger Ebert, Chicago Sun-Times. A Beautiful Mess. Owen Gleiberman of Entertainment Weekly, and Falls Flat, Rex Reed, but this time he's from the New York Observer. His original Rex Reed, an epic, when he called Apocalypse Now an epic piece of trash, was working for the Daily News, I guess. By the time Dracula came out, I guess they fired Rex Reed and he was working for the New York Observer. I don't know, but Falls Flat. Well, anyway, all of these supposed bad reviews of Francis Ford Coppola's masterpieces, well, they might have not have said that.
They might have not. What do you mean by that? Do you mean that they might be all lies?
Well, Lionsgate said we screwed up.
Okay.
Lionsgate is immediately recalling the trail of Megalopolis, a Lionsgate spokesman said in a statement provided to Variety. We offer our sincerest apologies to the critics involved and to Francis Ford Coppola and American
social. One of the critics said something, that's it.
No. What happened? They went on like the equivalent of ChatGPT and said, you know, what would be a likely review for this? What would be a likely negative review?
Oh, no, but what I mean is the reason why they took it back is because one of the critics said, I didn't say that.
All of the critics said, I didn't say that. So we have an example here of a couple of things. The AI that they're going to be using in the future is going to really suck, and they're going to misuse it like they did here. And Francis Ford Coppola is not, it's nervous that his film is not going to be reviewed well. But he had to sell his winery. He planned on making this film for $100 million, and he sold it for $120 million. So he had $120 million, $20 million buffer, and it's gone up to $140. And then he had to like put the brakes on it. So this film is going to ruin Mr. Coppola if it doesn't succeed. It's the story of an architect who, they got a city like New York, it's called New Rome or something, that's destroyed in a natural disaster. And this architect wants to design the city of the future. And he has to battle a mayor who just wants to do corrupt things in the past.
Okay.
So, you might remember when Nero was around and Rome burnt down. You know, Nero.
He was fiddling.
Yeah, Nero took all of the land that was in the fire and built his own pleasure palace. I guess.
They're implying this.
Yeah. It's a cottage. It's the whole idea of the fall of Western civilization, like Rome is. It's a cottage industry amongst these people. So everyone loves to compare us to Rome.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, we could use Disney as a sheet here. What's happening with Disney? Well, they're doing self-deletion watches all over the internet as The Acolyte Season 2 has been canceled, and these folks won't be able to do their content. Now, everyone will remember, having seen The Acolyte, I'm sure, that we had these three muscular buff guys with 1, 2, 3, 4 red lightsabers in a broom amongst them. Everyone remembers those characters, right, from The Acolyte?
Yes, of course.
It had to have been in The Acolyte, because why would they do a Disney Plus advertisement for The Acolyte, see right there, if this wasn't actually in the film? And of course, everyone remembers all these famous characters from the Acolyte. You know, we had the Brie Larson-like character, and we had the Wookiee with the cross guard on his lightsaber. You remember him, right? And this guy with the beard, you remember him from the Acolyte TV show, right? And the little green girl, yeah, you remember her? Yeah, she was, and this guy, whoever, maybe. So, and whatever that is back behind the E. So, I pull these out every week because this is my evidence that this is just a big con, and Disney should get in there with their accountants and ask Leland, what's her name?
Oh, Leslie Headland.
Leslie Headland, yeah, Leland. Ask Leslie Headland, where did the money go, baby? Because we've seen this TV show, and there's not $180 million on the screen. No, I'm throwing that light away. I can't deal with that. Remember I told you Terry Metalis is going to do the next Vision TV show or movie, this Vision project, I don't know what it's going to be. Terry Metalis is famous for Picard Season 3, the only good Picard. Yeah. And I thought Terry was making a mistake going over to Marvel. But oh well, Terry's going to do the new Vision thing. And James Spader is going to reprise his role as Ultron in the Terry Metalis Vision thing. Don't hate that. And I'm going to remind everyone here that Terry Metalis knows his business. He's good. So maybe, hope upon hope, this is going to be good. So currently, right now, we're going to leave Terry Metalis. Yeah, we'll leave Terry on the board for a moment. We'll leave Terry Metalis on the board with his Vision and Ultron, because that is a sign of hope for the future. Something that we can look forward to. And speaking of things we can look forward to, Bob Iger wants to retire. Yes, there's real hope for the future.
But they have to find somebody named Bob to take over for him.
Yes, we cannot have anyone but a Bob. So, Bob Iger says the top Democrat urged him to run for U.S. president because, quote, you look the part. And, you know, I always knew that they casted president. But here's the thing. Why did they cast Kamala Harris? She doesn't look presidential. Bob says he's obsessed with finding his successor. And hey, here are the candidates. We have Kevin Meyer. Now, you know Kevin Meyer is in the lead because there's already been hit pieces of him done. Here's one hit piece. Disney boss Kevin Meyer, brilliant deal maker or bully?
Oh, well.
Both, insiders say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Disney sees big things for Kevin Meyer, the master strategist behind Disney's bold acquisition of Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, and 20th Century Fox, who is overseeing the imminent launch of its biggest gamble in years, the Disney Plus streaming service that aims to challenge Netflix in the dominant medium for entertainment content. Hey, how did that go, Kevin? So, Kevin, fresh off his failure with Disney Plus, is the lead candidate.
There you go.
Now, we said that you can't have anyone running Disney who's not named Bob. Well, the other four candidates here are an Alan, a Jimmy, a Josh, and a Dana.
Oh, no.
We have Alan Bergman, Josh DeMauro, Jimmy Pitaro, and Dana Walden. So here are the other four candidates who may or may not be the new Bob. they've got a guy from, I think, Goldman Sachs who's making the decision. So this is not Bob's decision.
No.
But
No.
Bob is going to stay in his office for another 6 years.
Well, he stayed in his office the whole time anyway.
Yes. It's because, well, he doesn't want to leave his shower behind.
Right, exactly.
And if there's anyone in the paparazzi world who hasn't gotten a picture of this damn shower, you're not doing your job. I want to see what this mildew-encrusted Disney shower looks like.
Yeah.
All right, we're not going to leave, we can't leave Bob Iger on the board because I'll just draw nasty things on his face. So, okay, we're taking Bob Iger away. I guess we're still leaving behind Terry Metalis and Vision.
Hey,
What?
do you have the Dodge Structure thing or something, or do you have a second to put your phone in my head?
There you go. There you go. And speaking of retirement, Kathleen Kennedy wants to retire, but she wants to retire on an up. The chances of that happening are slim, a few and far between, especially because they started canceling her stuff. I think they're still making the Mandalorian and Grogu film, but according to Boba Fett himself, they've stopped talking to him about Boba Fett season 2 or anything in the future. So Timo, what's his name? I can't remember his name. But okay, so there'll be no Boba Fett season 2. I've already started making this Mandalorian film, so we're probably going to see that. But after that, it's done. They've canceled Acolyte as we started out with, and they're not making the Rey film, obviously. Not only did Kathy Kennedy not appear at the last D2 conference, but they didn't have her pet project, the new Rey movie, listed amongst anything that they're going to do. So not only do we not get the trilogy from Rian Johnson, but we don't get another Rey film. We don't get season 3 of season 2 of Acolyte. We don't get a season 2 of Boba Fett. Well, it looks like it's all coming down around you. After the complete failure of Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Where
I keep forgetting that was her.
Also a Kathleen Kennedy item. We have Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who is going to go from her success of Indiana Jones right to Tomb Raider. I got it here somewhere. Let's see, where's my Laura from Tomb Raider? Oh, here we go. Phoebe was going right into Tomb Raider. Hey, is it just me, or have they made Laura Croft's tits smaller?
Well, I never watched, I never played the game really, but I know of it. But I'm thinking probably since that seems to be the trend. Yeah.
So anyway, Tomb Raider, Phoebe Waller-Bridge's new project, was written by our old friend here, Megan McDowell. People might remember we drew pictures on her a while because she had the crazy eyeballs, so I had to put sunglasses on her, and I suspected that she owned 3 cats just by looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
Megan McDowell is famous for The Marvels, of course, that successful film. I've got some sad news for the fans of Tomb Raider. Mm-hmm. It looks like they've canceled Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Tomb Raider.
Oh no.
You see, there's someone at here we go. The woman at Prime, Jennifer Salke, who I may have been a little bit cruel with last week because I said she's doing a horrible job.
Yeah.
Well, she's canceled Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Tomb Raider.
Okay, so she made one.
So brava, Miss Salke. Good job. Yeah, they have made Lara Croft's tits smaller.
Oh, wow. Alrighty then.
All right, let's get the Marvels off the board. I don't think we need to ever see Megan McDowell again.
I think they probably don't see Lara Croft anymore. The original Lara Croft.
We don't want Phoebe Waller. We don't need Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And good job, Jennifer Salke. Best decision of your career. Here are all the gals at the Lucasfilm Story Group. Explains a lot. And let's get rid of Kathy Kennedy and Grogu in The Mandalorian. They can go too. So we're still looking forward to James Spader and Terry Metalis' vision thing. All right, I've got Amy Pascal on the board. That's an interesting question. Why are we beating up on Amy Pascal? She's no longer leading Sony. She doesn't have any power. Au contraire. She on the way out the door, she gave herself control over Spider-Man.
Oh, damn it.
Which
Really?
Yes. So we have Spider-Man news. People might remember that Spider-Man's old squeeze was Zendaya. As she played the character Mary Jane Watson.
Yes.
It seems that on all of Tom Holland's endeavors, they want to match him up with horrible women.
Oh, no.
And I won't say anything about this project. But the new project is Sydney Sweeney is to play Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat.
Oh, my.
Now, I've told you about the Black Cat.
Yes.
Spider-Man was Spider-Boy until he met Felicia Hardy. Felicia Hardy's father was a cat burglar, and he dies, and she takes over the family business as it is, and she becomes a great superhero cat villain. And Spider-Man has to capture her a few times, teach the bad girl to go good.
Oh, okay.
And the bad girl has no interest in Peter Parker. She knows she's Peter Parker. She wants Spider-Man.
Oh.
The Black Cat, Felicia Hardy, made Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Because he was a boy.
She brought out the man. Is that what you're telling me?
What a fantastic casting. Let me show you a picture here of Felicia Hardy and tell me what similar attributes does Felicia Hardy have that Miss Sweeney is particularly gifted in?
Blonde eyes. Blonde. I'm going to go with blonde hair.
Can you imagine the Sweeney cleavage in this blood suit?
Beautiful.
It was a role she was born to play. So, I'm very excited about two things now. And that one, let's get Romeo and Juliet off the board. Let's get Tomb Raider off the board.
Okay.
We have Sydney Sweeney. Oh, Miss Pascal, you can go now. Oh, sorry. Brava, Miss Pascal. I always like to give women credit when they do a good job. All right. So, Zendaya, you can go too. All right.
You really don't like Zendaya.
I can't stand.
I know.
The reason why I didn't watch Doom is because Zendaya was in it. I should have loved Doom. I just couldn't do it. She was such a downer bitch in those Spider-Man films. Like, oh, this is not my Mary Jane Watson. You know, I'm torn here.
Okay.
Do I stick with James Spader and this very handsome man who plays the Vision, or do we stick with Sydney Sweeney?
Oh, geez, are you really torn?
I'm torn. All right, folks, on the QuickTime, assuming you're still recording, I'm going to zoom the camera in, and people there on the iPhone, unfortunately, you're just going to be able to get to see what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know if I can zoom in. Well, we're close. I've done a worse job. I need to get the camera slightly out of my way so I can roll in here and work. Now, this is horrible camera work. Irving, I need you to do a better job at your camera work. I give him credit every week for being the greatest cameraman in the internet industry, and look at what he's doing to us this week.
Oh no, you're building up his confidence too much. He's getting too cocky.
Yeah, it doesn't want to stay.
Is the cartoonist?
Yeah.
Can I have you
No. All right, that looks like it might work. Well, you need to get the sweater off?
No, on.
On. Are you cold?
I'm freezing.
Chief Colorist is cold.
And has a bad back.
And a bad front.
And a bad front.
All right. I've got like a pile of paper on the floor, trying not to roll over. I might need those in the future. Alright, the pencil is sharpened. Let's get Fido running here with the fire hose.
I'm sorry, that just immediately made me laugh. Fido running with a fire hose.
It's actually just a garden hose, but
Oh, either way. Still made me laugh.
big smile on his face. His locks flowing off in the background. Now, this hand is over, that hand is under. So, underhand, overhand. So he has a good grip on the hose. And you just got the nozzle here. And let's draw the hole. Oh, there goes my point. Whole hose. And the rest of Fido. So, Spider-Man 4. This is the...
There's only been 3 others? I thought there's been...
Oh, no, well, this is the only ones with the Iron Spider, the character Tom Hardy plays.
That's what I mean, there's only been 3 Tom Hardy movies? I thought there's been like...
Well, yeah, but he's been in multiple Avenger
That's
films
true,
and such.
that's true.
This is the Spider-Man that's been influenced by Tony Stark in this universe. But Felicia Hardy is from the era of the comic book where I actually read it. And, they tried their best to make her into a sexy girlfriend. It's good that Spider-Man has at least one sexy girlfriend. I'm thinking if I have superhero powers, I'm getting myself a trophy wand, and that's what Felicia Hardy was.
Hey, that kiss in that first movie, or second movie.
Well, yeah, she was a very good Mary Jane Watson. Particularly in that scene in the alley, she was wearing that white shirt, and it was raining out, and she was like high beaming us full thing. You could see through the shirt.
I didn't remember that part of it, but yeah, okay.
What was that actress?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that, and I can't think of what it is.
She was a proper Mary Jane Watson. Mary Jane Watson is like a redhead.
She's got a weird last name, and her brother's also...
Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, that's who it is. I was thinking of Maggie Gyllenhaal, but no, it's Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, she was, boy, I'm just checking on the screen over there, and it's very, very white. The f-stop on this camera is not perfect. Let me see if I can cover the thing up for a second, and maybe the f-stop will readjust.
Irving!
Irving, you can be replaced. In fact, we're gonna replace you, but it's not your fault. It's QuickTime's fault. I buy a Macintosh computer because I want to do some actual work with it. It comes fully equipped with a lot of useful programs like QuickTime. Back in the old days, it came with MacPaint and MacWrite and all these other great things.
All kinds of stuff.
But they stopped doing it because it was cutting too many other publishers, Adobe, for instance, a little bit too tightly, sharply. Adobe Illustrator was always better than both MacWrite and MacPaint, but you don't always need Adobe Illustrator to do everything. MacPaint and MacWrite were good enough. So they took those away from us, and they still give us QuickTime, which I'm surprised. I don't think they've updated it in 100 years. Or 20 in this case. It might as well be 100 for in computer terms. All right, this is the cat that we usually see on the 5 whiskers. He's the only one looking back with a little bit of anger. This cat's crying, running. This cat's covering his head and running. This cat's heading upstairs. They're all individual characters, and it's going to be it's going to be up to the Chief Colorist to try to figure out which character is which. We don't know how many cats actually live downstairs. Part of the joke.
So they could be different cats.
Right, yeah. Part of the joke is that there are just countless numbers.
Just in case the Chief Colorist, who, again, has been away for 4.5 months,
Yeah.
doesn't get the exact colors right.
It doesn't really matter. The only one that really matters here is the new character that we created. That would be Closet Cat.
Well, sounds like we have playful children in our...
I don't think the camera or microphone picks that up.
Well, the camera does. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. So here's our Closet Cat. Where all the other cats run, he just sort of sits there like, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tufts of hair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Long neck. He's emaciatedly thin. Washboard ribs are shown. And the rest of them are sort of hidden behind this cat. So let's put you away and bring back Sydney Sweeney. Hi, Sydney. I've missed you. How have you been doing? She's such a charming young lady. Even after that failure of Madam Web,
Yeah, but that was not.
she went on Saturday Night Live, pulled out her tits and smiled, and we all loved her.
Did she really?
Well, yeah, well, no, she wore clothing, but you know, she was sure to show her cleavage and went out there just a big smile and said, "You may have seen me from this film and this film, you did not see me in Madam Web." It was charming.
That's cute.
Yeah. That's usually the photo I pull out when I show Sydney Sweeney, because the thing she's wearing like made a smiley face right underneath her boobies, which was really charming. I'm pretty sure it was planned.
No problem.
All right, I just noticed that this tail is overlapping Fido's paw here, so I'm going to do a little erasure. That's the cat that's covering its head. Now we can finish Closet Cat's tail here, and his feet disappear behind that cat. All right. Do we do the? Yeah, let's get some of the hose going here at least. And the last cat, this one just about escaping off the edge of the page. Actually, I can make him escape off the edge of the page. Why not?
Why not?
What will happen is when I draw this border, I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget that I had planned to have this cat escape off the edge of the page. In which case, we'll just cut him off at the nose. And there we go. Actually, so I have his whole paw. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Look at his whole arm escaping off the panel. The edge of the panel, the next one starts here, so it's like his hand's going right into the next panel. I think I should sharpen this pencil and take this opportunity to get some of this crap off the floor. Who knows? I might need some of these pages in the future.
You just might.
Might need a photo of Amy Pascal again, and might need and this is the oldest piece of paper in the pile. This is the dumpster fire. Well, hello, Cindy. Thank you for waiting for me. How have you been, honey?
Oh, sure, it says
I can tell. This woman has talent.
Uh-huh. I missed this. I missed this, I should say.
Yeah, you've been away for a lot of shows.
I know.
I thought you'd be back for the 100th episode. How silly of me.
Don't say it like that. It wasn't my fault it wasn't there.
I know it wasn't your fault.
I know. Trust me, I wanted to be back for the 94th or whatever the hell it was. If I had my way.
And let's not forget the waggly tail here on Fido. And the closet cat has just put up his paws here to shield the blast of water. Not quite like he's going to run. And his tail has been shot up. And let's not forget, he's got these washboard ribs. 2, 3, 4. Now, how do we get the water to look right? And the reaction, third panel of Fido is quite shocked. Try to get the characters to do a little bit of acting. Acting. Something I'm sure Miss Sweeney is fantastic at. I can tell just by looking at her.
If I'm remembering correctly, I looked her up and she was in Sharp Objects, which was like a 6-episode, what do they call them when they're not a full series, but like...
Miniseries?
Yeah, there's a different word for it, but yeah, a miniseries. She was in a 6-episode miniseries of, on Netflix called Sharp Objects, and she was excellent.
Oh, good.
And she was young, and she had like a very short haircut and stuff, so she wasn't really like sexualized or anything.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I can show you what she looked like.
Well, was she wearing her breasts?
She did have her breasts.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Good idea. I recommend then you open and close with them?
That's the reason, well, the reason why I said she wasn't very sexualized is because I didn't overtly put it together that I was the same person. Because she was young.
Well, you remember in Men of Web, they put her in like a big sweater and glasses.
Right, right. But she,
Hollywood likes to do that to pretty women. They like to make them, they like to ugly them up. Okay, you were saying?
I noticed her acting in that show that I'm talking about. And I liked her acting very much.
Okay.
So, I'm not surprised that she's gotten roles even, you know, gotten some traction from her earlier role. And there goes my brain.
It's okay.
I know.
You don't need it.
I know. But I do ever so like it. Except when it screws me up and plays with my mind.
Shush. All right, now I'm thinking we'll have yellow still down here, and this will be white. I'll go over it with a pencil and just sort of do shading. It'll be one of those cases where, as Fido was watching, the yellow is just dripping off of him. And see how we have a double puddle here?
Mm-hmm.
The puddle where the water is, and this is the puddle where the yellow is. Where's his tail? His tail's coming down. Going that way. The joke being he's just so dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his hand's over here. All right, there's that panel. And in the final panel, where he says a completely non-racial statement, you're white, meaning as in white-furred cat. Sort of like Miss Sweeney here. She's got white fur on her cat costume. It's a quiet time in the studio.
We always do have at least one or two of those.
Yeah. Well, I'm just about done with this panel.
Have you checked or looked at QuickTime?
Well, so far it looks okay. I haven't seen any, but I can't watch it all the time. It would have to be a flick or a stutter on the screen as I'm looking at it, which is unlikely to catch unless you're looking at it all the time. By coincidence. Well, we do have the backup here on the iPhone. Just the sound isn't as good on the iPhone as it is on the QuickTime. Because I have a professional microphone up here. Amongst the biggest things with a YouTube video is the sound. You can get away with a less than perfect video, but if the sound if you sound like you're in a fish tank or anything like that, it drives people crazy. They can't watch it. And I use YouTube more or less as a radio, really. I just leave the sound on in the background. Yeah. All right, there's the end of that one. How are we doing on time? We're almost 49 minutes and 17 seconds on the QuickTime.
Oh.
And we're doing, well, probably close to an hour and a half on the Apple iPhone. Why don't we get some borders in here. We'll show people how to ink with a ruler. Haven't done that in a couple of weeks. Where is my ink? Oh, hey, Mr. Spader. Are they really making the Ultron, the Vision outfit look kind of different? I don't remember it looking that fake.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, well, it's just my photo. Who knows? All right. We're still working with the Speedball Super Black. And I like how it works. Does a nice black line. But the enamel inside the paint, the ink, if it catches on the threads of any bottle, it turns into glue.
Oh.
Something that I've never seen any other ink do.
Oh.
So it must be something particular to the product that Speedball puts out.
And you didn't add glue.
No, they said they added a vinyl enamel to it or something, which helps for color fastness, ability. Usually ink is just like water and carbon. Okay, can I get in here? Hey, Irving on camera 1, I'm going to have you zoom out. Multiple camera movements in one show. If I can get Irving to stand up. He's a little tipsy on his feet today.
Irving?
Oh, well, I'll have to do. So, how do you make a straight line with a ruler? I know okay, that sounds like a stupid question, right? But with a brush, you can't really use a ruler like you normally would. This ruler has a metal edge on this side, and this is what you usually use to make a line. So I got to flip it on the back and run the finial of the brush along the edge of the ruler without touching the paper. If this ruler were to touch the paper, it would smear the ink.
No smearing.
And I haven't filled the brush up with enough ink. And I'm reaching across far distance because the camera is in the way. So I'm doing this under less than ideal conditions. And I got to remember, in the first panel, I wanted to make it so the cat escaped. Everyone remind me.
Okay.
Glad I remembered. Okay, we've got to do a break in the panel here to show the cat escape. The cat escaping the panel, breaking the third wall as it is. In comic strips, we break the third wall. In television movies, they break the fourth wall. The difference being, see, this is a two-dimensional medium, where television would be a three-dimensional medium. And that's going to be a cool effect when the cat escapes the panel like that. I'm glad I remembered to do it. I knew there was a reason why I wanted to do the panels now. There's pressure in my mind.
You're so smart.
Now, I kind of like to do the panels like a little bit rough like this, so it shows that it's been done with a brush. It gives it more of that brush look. But you can make it like a perfect line that no one would know it was done with a brush. But then why use a brush when you just do it with a marker? Let's give it that look. And there we go. Panels are done. Now you see that cat escape the panel is going to look really cool. I think we're done for this week's Fido the comic strip because I'm nervous as hell that the QuickTime did not work, and everyone's going to be stuck with the iPhone version of this, which has horrible sound. Thank you for joining us for Fido Live. Oh, we didn't come up with a title yet. Fido Live number 111. The Return.
Could be.
I wish that we had something that we could reference Sydney Sweeney, though. Yeah, well, we have cats. Chasing a cat with a fire hose. Turn a black cat, turn a cat. See, we should have done this earlier. We should have come up with a title earlier.
Don't look at me. I haven't had to come up with a title in ages.
There's got to be some link here between Sydney Sweeney, the Black Cat, and Closet Cat.
Okay.
Playing with cats. Let's see, the Black Cat did make Spider-Man. Play cat. Sydney Sweeney to play the Black Cat. Playing cat.
Not the sucky one. You're not playing any cat.
The new cat? No, we are introducing a new cat here. And she's going to be the new cat. Here we go. The new. That's supposed to be an N.
Oh, well, close enough.
Yeah. The new cat, that's what we'll call it. There you go. All right, thank you for joining us on Fido Live number 110, The New Cat.
And I'm so happy to be back.
Hope to see you next week, same time, same place.
Bye.
And we're out. We're still recording on the QuickTime.
Okay.
So,
Glad you told me that. Okay.
no, sorry. No, we're still recording on iPhone.
That's what I know what you meant.
Yeah. I'm going to pull aside Irving camera 1 here and say goodbye to our iPhone people.
Bye, iPhone people.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope we don't have to use you.